of the Corner Flag. We are on episode 286, and we have decided that today we are going to go live. Joining me today is Mukesh and Nathan, two Corner Flag regulars. I mean, Mukesh has been away for a while, so you've been
What the
demoted.
what the fuck? It's
Okay,
like you introduce a long-term girlfriend as yeah, she's my good friend or something.
yeah, pretty
Like you took
much.
your wife and said this is my friend.
Mukesh, you are 2 points away from winning title number 20. I have got two Liverpool fans on the podcast today. Give me this. Give me this one small thing. That's all I ask of you.
Okay.
Nathan looking damn sexy with a new haircut, bro.
Hey, thanks, man. Bro, rates have increased every man. 300 का हो गया अभी.
तू बैंड्रा रेंट भर रहा है बैंड्रा का हेयरकट का भी पे करना पड़ेगा ना तेरे को ऐसा ही है
Just for
ऐसा ही होता
haircuts, he goes to Kurla and comes back.
है which is I think the best way to go about it. I don't know if Nathan can hear us. We've lost Nathan for a bit. He's frozen in a very cute looking expression, so there's that. But good to have both of you here because of course we are going to talk about the fact that yes, Liverpool are only 2 points away
3 points away.
from no, now 2 points, no, after the win against Leicester. I think now it's only 2 points that Liverpool need to win title number 20. Just a quick shout out to our friend of the flag, Abhishek Ganti, in the live chat. By the way, I am becoming like Akash and starting to dislike this sport. What to do?
Why does Ganti hate the sport?
Because he supports Chelsea and he is well,
As in like that's what I mean. Like why does he has no reason to hate the sport?
yeah.
Fifth for Chelsea is not bad at all.
I mean, yes, correct. Considering the kind of turbulence that Chelsea have gone through this season, I guess you're right. But uh, we'll get into the Chelsea discussion a bit later. But the point is, like Abhishek, please keep talking in the live chat because it's fun for us to also discuss what you guys are thinking of, and if you have any questions for us. Which are football related, and even if you have questions for us which are not football related, we can answer them here. Non-football related questions are more to do with Nathan's haircut and Mukesh and my lack of hair for haircuts. So, so you know,
Listen, there is still some. It's not that bad. Listen, haircuts can happen.
What are you guys on about? Yeah, both your hairstyles look pretty cool.
I know it's the lighting and the camera angles. We are professionals here, sir.
I've put this thing right next to my face just so
Whoa! I have
something
not
of posting content has helped me, man. This thing.
Oh,
ring light, huh?
Dekha, Mukesh, you also have to get something like this. You know,
Yeah,
get a
yeah,
good
yeah,
mic, get a good
yeah,
ring light. If we're going to be doing this shit, we are going to have to.
yeah. I'm still reliant on tube lights. Like,
Yes.
Right. Another long-time listener of the podcast, Rahul, has messaged us on the live stream. I'm going to put up his message here. Does Mukesh finally accept that Liverpool are winning the league? And this is being put up because we shall start off with Liverpool. Liverpool getting a 1-0 victory over Leicester. Trent Alexander-Arnold, getting the goal, taking his
Yep.
jersey off, telling everybody, or rather showing everybody what they're going to miss next season.
Dude, the thing is, like, I don't know how to say this, but like I have gotten much clearer answers from all of my ex-girlfriends than this guy in the past. This is just confusing right now. And I just say yes or say no. Like taking off his jersey and all, because I read these comments online. Like he took off his jersey just to avoid kissing the badge.
that's my theory. That is a theory I believe.
Which
That
Well,
is a
that could be
great,
true. That's a good
what a
comment, firstly.
what a great save. What a great save.
Yeah. Also, if you watch, dude, yesterday's match, Leicester, I can't believe I'm saying this. Leicester played well.
Yeah.
Also, we were unlucky. We hit the crossbar and the post, I think, some 5, 6 times at least
Mm.
around. But yeah, Trent, I actually thought we'd end in a draw. Losing, nah, I don't think Liverpool would lose, but draw is what I was thinking. But then, like, chalo, happy Easter. Mumbai also
Judas.
won.
The other thing was like, of course, it had to be Judas on Easter. Who scores the winning goal?
Okay, but are you Liverpool fans really saying that Trent Alexander-Arnold is Judas? Is
Yeah.
that
I'm not
really
saying
the
anything, but
sentiment? No,
I'm
you're
saying
not.
it.
You're not saying it, Nathan. You're a far more temperamental and well rounded Liverpool fan.
What are you saying about me, dude?
Everything that I'm not saying about
Well-rounded.
Nathan, I'm saying about you.
Well-rounded, though I am. That's true.
I'm not calling you fat, dude. This is not a fat joke, I
I
promise.
know, bro. Even if it was pretty funny.
Yeah. In which case, it is a fat joke. Fuck it. I'm losing hair. You can be fat. Deal with it.
There you go. Mukesh loses light. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
We're all losing.
But wait, let's get back to Mukesh's thoughts on Trent Alexander-Arnold
Yeah.
being Judas. Really, Mukesh, is that what you're saying? The guy grew up in Liverpool. He's a Liverpool fan. Has given his best years to Liverpool. Has done everything that he possibly can for Liverpool. And now you won't give him a chance to be happy after winning so much. You don't want him to go and realize every footballer's dream of possibly playing for Real Madrid, especially when it's on a free transfer and he's going to get a lot of fucking cash for it. Every boy's
Exactly.
dream.
Yeah.
So why is this Scouser destined to be the captain of the club?
Exactly.
Destined.
ऐसा लग रहा है ना, like Sachin has played for
See,
CSK.
okay, here's my thing, okay? First, let me logic myself, then I will explode with emotion.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
See, his main thing, right? What the only thing he cannot win at Liverpool, or he's not won at Liverpool, that he probably has a chance at Real Madrid, going by his logic, is the Ballon d'Or. Right? That's the award that he really wants for himself. But now, if you think about it, the last defender who came the closest to winning the Ballon d'Or was Virgil van Dijk from Liverpool in that 2019-2020 season.
Really?
Yeah, there's no other defender who came close after that. Every time it's been
Carvajal?
not really, but Van Dijk was winning 7
Oh yeah, he was
points.
top 3. Fair.
Top two. He was
Top 2. Oh
second.
yeah, top 2. My bad, sir.
He
Top
was
2, top
second.
2.
He
Second
lost
behind
votes
Messi.
because Salah and Mane were fourth and fifth. So even if between both of them there was even 3-4 votes that went this way, Van Dijk could have legit beaten Messi and Ronaldo at pretty much the end of their peak. Right? So the closest anyone has come, any defender has come, was at Liverpool. So I don't get why he thinks that once he goes to Real Madrid, he'll beat Mbappe, Vinny, Bellingham, Courtois, maybe, I don't know, fucking whoever, at least he'll at least be fourth, if not fifth, sixth.
Can I tell you my answer to that?
And Liverpool
One-
will pay money.
I'll tell you my answer to that. One is at Liverpool, you only came Virgil van Dijk. I'm saying only came close. That's all that can happen at Liverpool.
But that's
You can
the
only
closest-
come close.
No,
Correct.
but that's the closest a defender has come, I'm saying. I'm saying in the
Correct.
last 15 years,
Correct.
Yeah, fair point.
But
fair point.
it's not winning, and we all know that if you're playing for Real Madrid, the chances of you winning the Ballon d'Or are significantly higher.
I think-
Secondly, defenders winning the Ballon d'Or is unfortunately not really something that is heard of. Maybe that is why Trent is trying so hard to tell everyone that he is not a defender, that he's a shit defender. He's more of an attack-minded player. So maybe he's thinking that when he goes to Real Madrid, much like what happened with Bale, of course, Bale also moved from left back to left wing or left forward at Spurs towards his end at Spurs. But he really cemented that attacking position at Madrid. Maybe that's what he's thinking. Maybe at Madrid, whoever the new manager of Madrid is going to be will probably employ him as a right forward. You never know, and that gives him the license to go on and win the Ballon d'Or, because he can tell the committee that देख भाई मैं defender नहीं है. I've had enough of people telling me I'm a shit defender. I'm not a defender. Fuck you.
Yeah,
So I cannot be a shit defender.
correct. Yeah, true facts. I think
but a statue outside Anfield will be much more. Who won the Ballon d'Or in 2003? Who knows? Unless you Wikipedia it. Who won it in 1994? Who
Was
won
it Kaka in 2003? No, it wasn't Kaka in
Kaka
2003.
was 2003. Was it Owen?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Thank you very much.
Owen, no?
Right.
I don't know. I just
Was it Owen? Yeah, it could have been Owen. Michael Owen did win
Think
the
so.
Ballon d'Or. Like it's
Michael Owen was 2001. I think so.
2003. I think I don't remember.
and what team was Michael Owen playing for when he won the Ballon d'Or?
Liverpool. Exactly.
Was it
Amogh
Liverpool?
is
No, it wasn't Liverpool. This
Listen,
when he won, he was playing for United. No.
no, are you
No.
crazy? It was
He
Liverpool.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
shit.
The only thing Michael Owen did for United while playing for United is score the fourth goal in a 4-3 win over Man City, which was great. But apart from that, he did sweet fuck all.
Yeah, guys, come on. He won it at Liverpool. Like in the
2000,
2001 when he won in
2001.
2001 he won FA Cup and Europa, and
FA
that
Cup
was it. And then
Europa.
obviously I think he was top scorer and he won Ballon d'Or at Liverpool. So
Okay, so he won Ballon d'Or at Liverpool. Yes, it has been
exactly.
confirmed. Everybody, he did win the Ballon d'Or at Liverpool.
Very nice.
But that does. Are you comparing Trent Alexander-Arnold to Michael Owen, guys? Now,
I'm comparing him to a mixture of
This
Michael Owen and Van Dijk, and he positions himself right, and as a future captain of the club, right?
who could
It is
then have a
very clear
statue.
that in 2 years, if he doesn't get too many injuries, he is going to take over the captaincy. It's very obvious, like it is going to be him, right? And
but
he's going to be a long, he's going to have a legacy as a captain.
okay, think about it from an objective point of view. But Mukesh, captain of Liverpool or player for Real Madrid?
Captain for Liverpool, bro.
Captain for
Any
Liverpool, are you crazy?
man.
Actually, what is Man United fans have this fucking cock mentality where they're very okay to lose players to Real
Hey,
Madrid
come
and
on.
Barcelona.
Amogh, you just asked the most stupidest question.
Like I'm
I,
like how Ferdinand is also like, yeah, Madrid is so good, it's so good.
okay,
I think like Man United have been like they have this humble slave mentality when they meet Real Madrid or Barcelona, which I'm sorry, Liverpool fans, proud, full of
Yeah.
pride. We will not accept that, right? I'm
तेरा
sorry.
player free के लिए जा रहा है. We got paid for Beckham and for Ronaldo, and we got paid really well. तेरा
But
player
that's the
free के लिए
thing.
जा रहा है.
That's why we call him Judas. That's why we're
मुफत,
angry.
There's
That
your
you
answer,
have a
Amogh.
cock. You
Amogh,
मुफत.
that's
you
the answer.
you
That's
traded your anger and pride for Mula. For us, it's incalculable. Maybe 250 million, but incalculable.
Cannot believe.
Incalculable.
I still cannot believe that Liverpool fans will still call Trent Alexander-Arnold Judas
And I'm like,
for
why
this.
do you want to play for Madrid? Your name is not even Trentino or something, where you can say that.
player for
Uh,
Madrid.
Yeah,
MO.
our friend Mo from FBX Sports. Shout out to FBX Sports, another great football podcast. Has given his verdict as well. Player for Madrid. See, guys, the internet, the wider internet has spoken, guys. Mukesh, you have been outnumbered.
But that's the thing about Madrid, no, dude. Like, if you don't perform, you're just another player for Madrid. Now, that's what I'm kind of. See, I'm happy Trent is going because rationally he's achieved XYZ. But, like, emotionally, I'm like, yeah, exactly what Mukesh just covered. Like, captain, what's up? If you remove both of this, like, see, defensively, he may have to play, what do you say, midfield otherwise. Because defensively, I know for a fact he's going to be found out, and so that's what like I'm just trying to put all the pieces together. Like if he's like really busted, people, if defenders are walking past him, then I think he could just be signed. Like, however, that's the thing about Trent, like his attacking, his passes, dude, like it's so exquisite, and I
Yeah,
that's what I will specifically miss if he goes, oh sorry, when he goes to Madrid. His
yeah,
passing ability, man, the range, dude. Like yesterday itself in the Leicester match, I think he passed it to Diaz or Gakpo on the left, and he was offside. But what a pass, long range pass that is! And I'm just like, nah, this is enjoy it while it lasts, because I don't know. If this is, maybe
yeah.
that's why he took off his t-shirt, his jersey.
No, that's what I'm
Like,
saying. No, I think he just wanted one thing. Is one great conspiracy theory is that because he didn't want to kiss the badge, so this is the
yeah,
best way
yeah,
to go about
main
it.
character energy vibe. Yeah, he
Yeah,
wanted that.
yeah. The second conspiracy theory is that matlab, he wanted to show in its entirety what Liverpool fans are going to be missing. They're not just going to be missing his great passing ability. They're going to miss ab number one, ab number two,
Number
nipple
two.
number one, nipple number two. They're going to miss all of that. This is
but
what
did
he
he
wanted to show.
also?
Conspiracy theory number 3, and this ties in with what you want, Mukesh. कोई तो स्टैंड में था जो उसका फोटो लेने वाला था फॉर हिज स्टैचू, तो प्रॉपर डिटेलिंग वाज गोइंग टू बी मेड इन दैट मोमेंट.
Nice. He posed also for like 5 seconds or more.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. See, like all the signs point to the
Yeah,
fact
China.
that he is going to
You learn
leave.
something new every day.
Yeah, and
No, but
he's
I think did he do the Bellingham celebration?
no, he didn't know. Did he? I don't know. I
Did
don't
he
remember catching it.
put his arms wide open and
Hey,
Oh,
that,
okay. Hold on. Maybe I think he did. I
yeah, I
think
mean,
he did.
like I think the players mobbed him, but I think that's what he went for. Take off the t-shirt, do the bell, do the bell end. celebration.
Bro, I was watching IPL and the Premier League match at the same time and sipping my whatever beer, whatever. I couldn't care less. I just saw goal hua. I'm like, ah, theek hai. Rohit Sharma also played well yesterday. I'm like, what a night. Too good.
Yeah.
And
Uh,
I'm hoping this
Man,
Arsenal slip on the weekday only, like Wednesday, Thursday, whenever they play. Just because
Finish it
Sunday I
off.
won't be able to watch the match. That's the I'll be busy. I'm at an event.
okay, that my reason is I also want that. I know a lot of fans want it to be one in front of the fans. I'm like, bhai, take it before us because we almost had that scare during COVID
Dude,
when we so 3 months it felt like yeah, if we fucking lose, if they cancel the league now, like they cancel the Dutch
ex-
league, I will
ex-
cry.
ex-
I am like, who knows what virus will
exactly,
come between
exactly.
Wednesday and Saturday? Win it, and
Exactly,
then
dude.
it's over.
There
There's
you
nothing.
go. Dude, I woke up today. I was up around 12:31 ish. I got the news the Pope has passed away, and I'm like, fuck, here
Yeah.
we go again. Like all the thoughts started riling up in my head. I'm like, shit, yeah, just win it already.
Yeah,
Get it in the
yeah,
bag.
Can you believe
yeah.
that it just sucks? Like you might have won your 20th title, but the Pope is not there to see it, man. So does it even count?
I don't
Does
think
it
he's the
even
Pope.
count?
Pope is-
Okay, guys, I'm clutching at straws here to stop Liverpool from getting to number 20. Okay, मैं कुछ भी
I
करेगा.
love it, man.
Amogh will go kiss a bat if he has to again.
Yeah, man. Not just Amogh, everyone else, bro.
Any non-Liverpool fan is like, guys, take one for the team.
I know a few Chelsea fans who are actually happy Liverpool are winning the league, and I'm like, wow, something nice a Chelsea fan has said.
देख
What do
Chelsea
you mean?
fans
What is
का
their logic for it?
No, like I have like 3-4 people who have told me that we are happy like Liverpool win rather than Arsenal. I'm like, fair, but aren't you guys also like rivals? I don't know. But still, it was just nice to see a Chelsea fan say something nice
I
for a
mean,
change.
yeah, fair enough, fair enough. You don't often see that from Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
I get the hatred for Chelsea towards Arsenal because London club, so maybe there's that. But
Yeah.
मतलब बोरीवली में बैठ के तेरे को क्या फर्क पड़ता है, bro? Like, I don't understand. But and same can be said for us as well. But no, I would have actually would have preferred if Man City won it because we are so used to
Yeah,
Man
if
City
Man
winning
City,
it.
literally no one would care. They'd be like 6, 7 in a row. And be like,
Yeah.
yeah, whatever, cool. You
तुम
still
लोग को
have like,
बहुत you have a lot of time to get
No,
to
yeah, I think
catch
the
up.
history parity.
Yeah. Also, I think the problem is that whenever the years Man City won, everyone's treating it like nobody won, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
that's
basically Leicester, Chelsea, Liverpool, Liverpool. As far as people are concerned, it's like Leicester, Chelsea,
exact.
Liverpool, Liverpool. Anything in between is
Yeah.
like it doesn't count, doesn't count.
Yeah.
This is where we edit our first reel, guys.
Yeah.
This is reel worthy.
I think as far as the football fandom at large is concerned, Liverpool is defending back-to-back titles. That's what has angers, I think, football fans so much, which I think is fair.
ये थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया अभी ये थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया but
Beach में 6 seasons, null and void, null and void, null and void.
Null and void.
okay, interesting this thing just to wrap up the Liverpool chat. Interesting couple of things. One from Rahul, which I'm going to put up here. Trent will probably sign the contract on the last day of the Premier League. What are the
Possible,
chances?
Zero.
Is it though? Is it?
Zero. Oh, Nathan.
I don't know,
Rohit
bro.
Sharma loving cute Bandra boy. It is definitely zero that Trent signs on the last
The
day.
thing is, see, like I know I'm still 50-50 about this whole Trent situation. I'll be very honest. Actually, fuck it, man. I'm just gonna say it, but I think he's going good. जा रहा है वो. Like
Yeah.
there's no.
It's very.
But
It's
but
very
you
clear.
just never like. This is the what do you say? What's it called? Wishful thinking. Like like Gerard का phone आएगा. Like see son.
I bet
You wouldn't
if
say
we
son.
open Nathan's phone right now, there'll be at least 5 messages to X saying, "Hey, are we back?" Time again. So hopeful. He's like, "Hey man, are we back yet? Do you think it's still happening?"
So
It's
Then
over.
unsend it in the
Nathan.
night.
It's over. Trent's gone. So
Trent
is
signing on the
Padma.
last day. Okay, let me rephrase. Nah, I don't think
So
that's
is Padma your ex-girlfriend? Let her go, dude.
it's all Savitri, but okay, man.
One more from Mo here is you think if Salah and Virgil van Dijk drop their form next season, will fans turn on them?
Interesting question.
No, I think
Mukesh,
it
you
will
wanna
be
answer
after
this?
that. No, I don't think it will be next season. I think it'll be the season after that.
When
I
they're not
feel
playing
no,
for
no, no,
Liverpool
no.
anymore.
No, they said for 2 seasons.
I feel the saturation is starting to show. Maybe not for Van Dijk, but for Salah, I can already see that happening. Dude, we Liverpool need to sign a Salah replacement this summer,
Eh,
or in Jan,
how
or
many
in Jan,
replacements?
or in
How
Jan.
many
Dude,
replacements can
Chiesa
we
is
sign?
going to
Trent
me. Chiesa
replacement,
is not
Robertson
really.
replacement.
Salah doesn't have that
Salah,
backup at right wing,
Harvey Elliott is the closest we have. Yeah.
but Slot doesn't really fancy him. So
Mm.
that's the thing. Like we
Avi
fancy him.
Elite, Connor Bradley is there. So you have some young players who are coming through. Jarrell
Bradley is
Quansah is
a
there.
defender, but he's very injury prone.
Acha.
So
I was saying Bradley as a replacement for Trent.
yeah, of course.
Because you know that Trent is definitely leaving for next season.
I know, man.
Salah is still there.
So
Deep
is
down, I
Salah.
know. Like it's like you're waiting for closure. Like it's
Ah.
exactly where, especially if not you, all Liverpool fan, I am at.
Till
Not
you
personally speaking, but
basically till you see your ex-girlfriend with her new boyfriend.
that's exactly.
She is still your girlfriend.
Then we'll go on like the character redemption arc course of like that's when it starts.
So
I'm
basically,
waiting for the
Nathan's philosophy is you're my girlfriend until you're someone else's.
Yeah.
lover boy 101.
Yeah.
Oh god, I don't know if any
We're
of
sending
my
we're sending very bad messages out into the world. Don't
we are
actually
not.
do
I
this.
Nathan
shared
is,
this shit on
guys.
my story, man. I shared this link on my story, hoping any of my fans, friends, or followers are watching this. They'll be like,
Fans. Yeah, Nathan, huh? Nathan is
they'll
not
be
saying
like,
all this.
I think I've
एक मिनट.
revealed way too much, man.
Nathan has 10,000 plus followers on Instagram. तेरा कितना है मुकेश?
1,000.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
am the
अभी
Man
This is-
City in this equation.
Less is more, guys.
Yes.
Just saying.
I mean, tell that to the number of brands who have rejected me for not having enough followers. It's not more. Less is definitely not more. Mo has also said that he doesn't know any City fans, but his brother is an Arsenal fan, so he doesn't want them to win, which is great, which is
Fair. Hey.
as good a reason as any.
Fair.
for
But
not
Mo, which
wanting
club do
Arsenal
you
to win.
support, brother? Let me know in the comments. Which club do you support, Mo?
I know, but I won't share spoilers.
Sounds like United.
Yeah, it sounds like
Sounds like United.
Humphrey has
100%.
said, new listener, Humphrey has said, it also pains to see Arne Slot win it in his first season.
Ooh.
Now, that is a good point because
Nice.
is it Arne Slot's style or is it Klopp's style?
I think-
Wait. Amogh, wait. This attitude pisses me off so much. Before the season began, when someone asked you where do you think Liverpool will finish, I remember you saying comfortable mid-table. I remember you saying that.
Yeah,
Right?
of course I said it because
Said
new
fourth.
manager in
Yeah.
and we knew how certain Dutch bald managers do in the Premier League.
Exactly.
I speak from experience, so I thought
Hmm.
maybe
Yeah. So it's very much Arne Slot's title. Sure, it is like it's an
Klopp का
incredible
influence है इसमें, but of course it's Slot's title. But I think Klopp has influenced this, so influence
feat.
बने
Of
उसका
course,
ही
that
आधा
way,
players
like
है.
every time that way, then you can say that what's his name? Guardiola's first title was also Pellegrini's first title or something. Right?
no, it
Because
was
I
Abu
think-
Dhabi's first title. No?
Yeah, it was Abu Dhabi's third or fourth. But then you can say
Nice.
Guardiola's first title at Barcelona was Rijkaard's first title. Right?
Yeah.
You can say all that.
This is where I'm waiting to see who Slot brings in. Like now I'm waiting to see how Slot takes this forward next season onwards. Like slot ball, as they say. Like, I'm waiting to see that. That will be interesting. So this come season is actually very. I feel like this season will speak more than.
So I think I'm more curious to see how Slot is going to adapt to cups. Right? I feel like he's done well in leagues,
Yeah.
but he's done quite badly in cups, right? And he's not been able to figure out the way to play cups, the way which actually Klopp was very good at, except for finals. He could play cups very well because he
That's
he
true,
was
actually.
great
True.
at riling up a team to perform on a one match basis
Yeah.
or in once a month or whatever. Right? He struggled to
That's actually a great point.
he struggled to spread his team out over 38 games. But on a one match basis, I would say Klopp is probably the best manager in the world. If you have just one, except if it's a finals. But
Klopp,
Best manager in the world.
bro. Honestly,
I
I,
know
love
one match.
Liverpool, but for me it's
No.
Jose, man.
No. If you have only one match and that's all decided, and you have a team, I would because at that point, it's all man management. I would say probably
Yeah.
Klopp was the
Okay.
best
Yeah.
person.
Klopp, exceptional. Agreed. He's like my second favorite, to be honest. I'll be very honest. Second favorite.
Who's your
Okay.
favorite? So
Jose.
Gerard Houllier. Oh, Jose. Okay, okay.
You can't
Hey,
not like Jose.
Yeah,
Like
I love Jose. Like I don't.
everyone love. If you've been watching football, you love Jose.
you either love Jose or you love to hate Jose, but there is still love involved.
There is
In
that.
any interaction
Yeah. He's.
involving Jose Mourinho, there is
He's
a love involved.
this is cinema. Like that's Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's Jose.
Right, let's talk about Chelsea real quickly because Chelsea did manage to beat Fulham 1-2 in the West London derby. But Chelsea do find themselves in fifth position now, level on points with Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa. Of course, position number 5 does
Mm.
give you Champions League football next season, so it is extremely tight for that fifth spot. Uh, how do you think it's going to go? Because Nottingham Forest are kind of dropping off a little bit. They've had a
Yeah.
spectacular season. And even if they don't get Champions League, even if they get Europa League, or fuck it, even if they get Conference League, it's still a very successful season for Nottingham Forest.
True.
But
Agreed.
having said that, and the same goes for Aston Villa as well. They're trying very hard to get back into the Champions League for this year because they've had a great run in the Champions League this year. They've proven to the players that they have and the players that they're going to get that this is a club that can regularly qualify. But where does that leave Chelsea? Because Chelsea are now facing Everton next. They are as up and down as possible. They had one secret or not so secret weapon in Cole Palmer, who's also again dropped form.
Dropped.
Jadon Sancho is doing Dandi March over Dandi March. What are our thoughts on Chelsea? And Chelsea fans in the chat,
Next
please
billion.
ask us about
Chelsea
Chelsea as well.
fans.
I feel like Chelsea's answer will come in the next 1 billion.
True.
No, but-
There's your
but-
answer.
But see, look, very honestly, if we're talking about the Sancho situation now, they're definitely going to finish in the top 15, which was a stipulation for their option to buy. So they either exercise that option and pay United 25 million to keep Jadon Sancho, or they reject that option and pay United 5 million in compensation and send Sancho back to United. It is such a weird situation for, and not Sancho's just won this thing, but for so many players. Joao Felix is not going to continue at AC Milan. His loan is not going to be extended. He's going to come back to Chelsea. So there's so many moving parts there. How does Maresca handle this? And how long do we think Maresca has?
Oh yeah, that's very good. At the start of the season, Chelsea were playing very well. I think till like match day number 15 or something. After that, they fell off a little bit. I don't know actually. I really don't know. I think Chelsea is very hit or miss. But when they hit really hard. And same for miss.
No,
But
I do think if Chelsea stick with Maresca and they actually now help him build his team a little bit, get some more defensive stability,
Hmm.
I do think Chelsea are going to be performing well because even right now, I think they're fifth, if I'm not wrong.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
fifth. They're fifth.
The fifth, yeah, and I think, which I think is very good. I think Maresca's done an excellent job in just bringing stability to that team.
agreed.
I think, in a patch of 3-4 years, the likes of Nottingham Forest and Villa will go down, right? Maybe they might have to compete with a Brentford or another team that probably does the gymnastics well. But I think Chelsea will level up. Let's not forget it was just 3-4 years ago that they won the Champions League, right? It's
Yeah.
not like the muscle memory in the club and all that will not go anywhere. So I do think Chelsea are like coming back up fifth, sixth, and I think there are only 2-3 points that separate the top, the third and ninth or third and seventh, if I'm not wrong. I think 2 points. Even Nottingham Forest not doing too badly because they're just two
Yeah.
points off of third or fourth.
Yeah.
But I think Chelsea's back. I think Chelsea's good. They just need to do basic reinforcement. I don't think Jadon Sancho is that person for them. I think they might have to they might have to dig into Africa or South America to get some hidden talent. Because I think the one thing I would say Chelsea have cracked is how to manage a 60-game season.
Yeah.
Right? They are the only team
Because there are
that-
60 players.
60 player.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Now it's just about building.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good time for Chelsea. I think their
Yeah.
bad times are behind them.
Yeah. Humphrey has said something very interesting. As a Chelsea fan, I don't want UCL. I want Europa because I don't know if the team is ready for UCL. Also, I don't know if Maresca is ready for UCL yet.
That's
Which
a very Yeah, nice, fair.
And it's surprisingly the same thought that even I have as a United fan. Like, I want United to win the Europa League, but then I
Oh,
want United to go to UEFA and be like, let us stay in the Europa League. Don't give us Champions League. Give us one more trophy if you want. मेरे को दो trophy दे पर Champions League मत
Yeah,
दे. Like,
nice.
you
let
know,
us.
it's so crazy that currently United is closer next season to the Champions League than even the Europa League.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
as people are 17th or
yeah.
14th or something, I
No,
guess.
United are 14th,
Yeah.
and we are closer to the Champions League than the Conference
Dan,
League.
yeah,
Hmm.
that's me.
Not even Europa. We are way
That's
off Conference
that's
League numbers.
that's just this season, you know. Everyone is saying because Liverpool are at the top, like, oh, this is what's a it's a flop, yeah, flop season and everything. But dude, like Spurs and United, who are like what 14th and 15th, could still qualify for either of them. Could still qualify
Yeah,
for Champions.
yeah.
That's insane, dude.
You could have a maximum 7 English teams in the Champions League next season if everything goes according to plan, because
Yeah,
FA Cup winners also get a shot, I think. But
FA Cup winners go get a shot at Europe,
Europa League.
Europa,
Europa
I
League.
think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I might.
Champions League, eh?
Coming back to Chelsea, the goal scorer, of course, Alex Iwobi opened the scoring for Fulham in the 20th minute, and Chelsea needed two goals late in the second half, 83rd minute, and then a 93rd minute goal from Pedro Neto to win it. But the guy who scored the goal, the equalizer, was Tyreek George. ये कौन है भाई? Does anybody know who this guy is? Does Maresca know who this guy is? Do Chelsea fans know who this guy
Tiny
is?
George, wow.
No, no, come on. I think it's hard to be a Chelsea fan and list all their players out. Yeah? Like,
Yeah.
how will you know 60 players and all that?
I mean, as Humphrey has said in the chat right now, there are two more to add to that. Esteva Willian and Kendry Pies. Hey, Kendry Pies, Leander Pies का भाई है क्या?
At this
Wow,
point, I think
I
Chelsea is
Very
like,
bad, very bad.
are you South American? Are you African? Come,
I
just come.
just
Yeah.
yeah, just Willian we are familiar with, but
No, it's not. It's not the Willian who has already played for Chelsea.
no, but wow, it's just कौन है ये लोग? See, but you never know. They could prove themselves in the league next year. That's
They,
given if they get game time.
if they get game time, that is true. That is true. Right. Shall we talk about the schizophrenic club that is Manchester United? As
Let's
we guess.
See,
go.
Mukesh and I, without missing a beat, were like, yeah, let's talk about Man United.
Exciting.
I of course want to talk about the Europa League fixture.
What a
I
game,
don't
dude.
I
Son.
like my bio says in the window over here. I don't care
It's
about the
Premier
Premier
League,
League.
yeah.
What is the Premier League?
Yeah, it's
Amorim
not
doesn't
just-
care about the Premier League.
Who
I don't
cares,
care
man?
about the Premier
Yeah,
League.
छोटा
Also,
सा league है,
Amogh is
English
also
team का.
close to 20, but like position 20. That's the 20 he's close to right now.
Yeah, pretty much. इतना schizophrenic club मैंने life में नहीं देखा है. मतलब how do you at Old Trafford do what you did against Lyon, which is just next
Insane. Too
level
good, too good.
fantastic. One of
Respect,
the-
dude, respect.
मतलब easily one of the best games of football
Yeah,
any
yeah.
neutral could watch, in terms of just narrative, in terms of emotion, in terms of just what the fuck moments, to the point where like when Kobe Manu equalizes in the 118th minute or 119th minute, you think at this point it could still go either way, because it could go to penalties, and then if Nemanja Matic comes on, Matic gets to score against Andre Onana, and that little subplot
Oh, that would be.
gets resolved. Either Onana saves it or Matic scores it and then fucking humps the goalpost in front of Onana. I don't know. Like, that subplot gets sorted. And then, of all people, it's Harry Maguire to save United's ass. Which
My
is just
favorite United
narrative upon narrative. I think he's
Yeah.
everybody's favorite United player very, very soon. Like, the apologies need to
yeah.
be louder than the disrespect, guys. Because he has been disrespected a lot.
Yeah,
Oftentimes on this very podcast. But I am very sorry, Harry Maguire.
dude. Yeah, dude. Fair. He deserves
Fucking
his
what
flowers right now.
monster mentality.
Dude, like, it concerns me that Maguire is a better player than Nunes right now. So that
Yeah,
speaks
I think
volumes.
Maguire with his head can finish better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can finish a penalty better than Nunes can.
Yeah, dude. The thing
I'm just
is,
saying,
yeah.
with a head as big as Harry Maguire, you could have either had massive ego or massive mentality, and I'm just glad that he's gone for the latter. Zero
Yes,
ego,
yes.
only mentality.
Mamba mentality.
Yeah, I mean, well done, but haha.
Too good, bro.
Let's also talk about the Wolves game.
No, I don't want to talk about the Wolves game. I
Okay,
want to
I
Anything
talk
did not
about?
about.
watch the match.
I actually seen the match.
Oh, you
I
oh,
saw
tell
Sarabia.
us, please take us through it briefly.
United played shit. Sarabia scored a sexy free kick, which means by next week people are going to be saying 100 million valuation for Sarabia.
Yeah.
Bro, Mukesh, you
And
didn't have.
only United will fall for it. The best part is only United will fall for it.
I just want I honestly know I don't care about the 100 million valuation for him. I don't care if United falls for him. I in fact want United to sign him, and I want his family to move to Manchester, and I want United to make a sitcom about their lives called Sarabia versus Sarabia. That is the kind of quality comedy content that you get here on the corner flag, everybody. This is what they pay us $0 for.
Yes.
But no, very very good question by Mo though, which we should discuss. Let me just pull it
I
up.
like
Which is,
how
do
it's the
you see
sorry.
Amorim being backed in the summer if we do not win the Europa League, making it a Jose-like situation where he did not Maguire? What did not Maguire? I did not understand. But do we think Maguire? Do we think Amorim is going to be backed in the summer? Is what the
Yeah,
crux
dude.
of the question
Easy.
is.
Of
Easy,
course, I
easy.
think that was probably the deal of getting him in, that he gets a free pass at the league.
Yeah.
And I think I'm sure that's what
It's a
he's
free
probably
season.
looking.
Even
It's a free
Europa,
season.
it doesn't matter if we win,
No,
lose,
no. I
whatever.
think
It's
what
still a
is
free season.
I think his deal was probably that I'm going to uh, I think his deal was that I'm going to experiment this season in the league, and I'm probably going to use the likes of Harry Maguire and all, just see where they fit, and probably you'll see this guy play as a striker next season.
Dude, I don't know if you remember this, the Liverpool United match in January this year. Harry Maguire could have won it for Liverpool.
Yeah, for United.
For ourselves. What am I
He's
saying?
not your
Yeah,
player, Nathan. He's not your player.
yeah.
As much as I would like
I know you
Harry
want him over
Maguire.
Darwin Nunes. He is
But
not your fucking player.
he could have won it for you guys that match.
He could have, yeah, exactly. No, and I'll tell you what. My only answer to Mo's question is that Amorim will be back because at the end of the day, Ratcliffe jitna bencho chiller bacha raha hai by cutting off lunches, laying off people, it should amount to some fucking thing, right? So even after doing all of that, hiking up season ticket prices, there was a protest in the director's box also. I don't know if you saw at the start of the match, Mukesh. I know you saw the match, so I don't know if you saw the build up as the players were walking out. But there were, where the director's box is in Old Trafford. Man United CEO Omar Barada was there, and there were a couple of fans who were turned around and holding up placards to Omar Barada and the rest of the board members who were there, talking about how they are fucking up the loyalty of the fans by increasing these ticket prices and making all these cost cutting measures, etc., etc. So the fan sentiment, especially the stadium going fan sentiment, which I feel is the most important one, is starting to turn on Jim Ratcliffe, which is interesting. And Humphrey has said one thing which has just caught my attention, which I'm going to put on
Fuck.
Pogback, fuck no.
Nah, nah,
And we can move on from that.
nah,
Uh,
not at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah. No.
But yeah, so I think he will be back, but I don't expect any superstar signings. Very realistically speaking, I don't expect any superstar signings.
Uh, I don't know, because I think Amorim would not have come. I'm not saying there won't be any, like, all superstars or whatever. It's not like there'll be a cuck galactic also at Man United, as Amogh would like.
तेरा
Uh,
ये अभी favorite word हो गया. You just learnt it. No, you just saw some
Just-
videos about
No,
cups,
no,
and
no,
now
no.
it's the fourth time
I've
you
used
used
it
it on the
twice.
stream.
I've used it twice, both times to describe your mentality towards Barcelona and Real Madrid, which is like, of course, you take our players. Why can't you take them? I'm a stepping stone to use our success. Anyway, but I'm sure there are going to be, like, at least, like, I'm not saying Gyökeres, but like players like Gyökeres who are going to be expensive. I think they are going to poach some, maybe again Javi Simmons. I think he's going to ask for players of that caliber. I'm not saying
Dude,
just
I
players.
think Liam Delap was one of the
Yeah,
strikers. Even Liverpool were not linked with, but were eyeing. Apparently, I just
yeah,
read some
correct, right?
article.
So or like any of these Brighton boys that
Yeah.
Nah,
that
Joao
recently
Pedro
get,
maybe.
yeah. So I do feel like the deal with um Amarim is going to be that. I'm actually more excited for how well Amarim and also like the newer managers, right? Both Amarim, Maresca, Slot, how well they're going to deal with the respective academies they have.
Hmm.
Especially, I mean, Maresca has access to Cobham, which is legendarily one of the best academies in England. But because all these three new managers, they are all going to be definitely backed in the summer. But do they have it in them to be like, hey, you know what? I don't need say 50 million for a left back. I can get it from the academy, because yeah, each academy I think is its own thing. Cobham is doing really well. I think United's academy is doing surprisingly well. Liverpool's academy, on the other hand, is doing absolutely shit work. Right?
Acha.
Yeah, they're consistently losing. And recently, the guy who's a coach for the under 21s or the this thing, I think left. Right?
Mm.
I'm pretty sure he was asked to leave, but then he quit instead of being fired. So I'm excited to see how these managers. Who are the other new managers? I think these three primarily, right?
Yeah.
Um, who are going to manage the academies, yeah, because I'm sure they have the data team for doing all the work and the bargaining team that does all the what's it called, the signing of the players. But I think the real caliber of these managers will come from how who they bring out. I think Amarim is doing a good job getting out who Tyrick Fredrickson or someone. I don't know who's that guy who came out for United.
Yeah.
Was really good. He was really
Fredrickson,
good.
Harry Amas
Yeah,
has
Harry
also
Amas is
Amas,
graduated.
really good.
Amas.
Looks like
Who
a
looks like
good
what
player.
Luke Shaw should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw minus the injuries.
Yeah, Looper Luke Shaw. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, so yeah, I feel like uh, the academy at United, and focusing predominantly on United because that's the club I know most about, apart from the clubs that you mentioned in terms of Liverpool and Chelsea. But I feel like, yeah, United's academy is in a good shape. Chido Obi is a great talent, generational talent. Looks like Amas is doing well. Fredrickson had a tidy game. Didn't do much wrong. Aiden Heaven has looked really
Evan,
good.
yeah. This guy
So
kept
so
forgetting his name.
so there are a lot of young players, which I think Amram will play a lot of, and he said also after Leon that he's going to play the kids in the Premier League now because he has given up. He's like, I don't care. We are mathematically safe from relegation. It doesn't matter. We're anyway going to reach the lowest points total in the Premier League since fucking donkey's years. So it doesn't matter. I will play the kids in the Premier League and focus on the Europa League. So I feel like, you know good. Let's see how it goes. In terms of striker, the two people who are being linked very heavily are Victor Osimhen and Hugo Ekitike to Man United.
Osimhen also.
Yeah,
Oh, I think Liverpool also
I
eyeing
mean, it's
Ekitike.
coming in from Besiktas or something,
he's
So,
on loan at Besiktas because of his acrimonious exit from Napoli. Because they were basically going to he wanted to leave, they wanted to sell because they wanted to make the money, but his deal to Saudi Arabia I think fell through, so they had to ship him out on loan wherever they could because they had already signed Lukaku. So there was no space for Osimhen
Hmm.
as well. So they loaned him out to Besiktas. But he will come back next season to Napoli and Napoli will sell him. Like there's no chance that he's staying at Napoli. He will transfer.
Hmm.
I'm not too sure about Osimhen. He seems like a very divisive character. He seems like a very egoistic player, and I don't
Yeah,
think that is
yeah.
the type of character you want in this Man United dressing room right now.
in fact, that is the classic. If you go by last 10, 13 years, that is the kind of character that United always sign.
I know exactly, and I'm hoping that under Amorim that changes a little bit. I'm just hoping. Uh, Very quickly to talk about Man City before we start wrapping up. Nilesh has something interesting to say. What is Kevin De Bruyne's likely next destination? You think of any of the Premier League clubs that can sign him? Now, this
Ooh,
is a
interesting.
Liverpool, boyhood Liverpool fan,
I don't.
finally comes
These
to
articles are
Liverpool.
floating everyone, even on my timeline. Like, oh, maybe we should go for him 1 year, see how it goes, and get a Milner replacement or some shit, bro.
Oh,
But like, I've
don't
actually read this.
insult,
I've
don't
read this.
insult Milner.
But like,
Joking.
see, I'll be happy if he comes to Liverpool, but at the same time, nahi yaar, matlab, nah. I
I
feel if
think
he stays in the Premier League, he could go to like a Villa, maybe Brighton.
that'll be
That and that
fucking
would actually be
mad.
better than he joining Liverpool.
See, okay,
Honestly,
here's the thing, right? Yeah, my first instinct is still to get him at Liverpool.
yeah.
Just one season at his boyhood club, favorite boyhood club or whatever. But I think for the league, I think it'll be much better if he takes his experience to like you said, a Brighton, Brentford, Villa,
Ah,
especially. I think Emery, I think, could use one big win, right? And I think he made some nice marquee signings in what Isco or Asensio,
Asensio,
Asensio.
Asensio and Rashford. So
Rashford.
I think just adding KDB even for a season, it really gives them that push, especially
Yeah,
when
yeah,
if
yeah.
they have touchwood, if they make it to Europe next season,
Hmm.
it'll
Yeah.
be
Well, guys, what are your thoughts with Rodri coming back next season? Like, do you think City will be the same or they'll be better next season? Like, what do you think?
I think City will course correct next season. For sure, they'll course
Hundred
correct next
percent,
season
100%.
because the rebuild has begun this season.
yeah,
They
yeah.
knew the issues that they had in the squad. They knew the players who were aging. Kyle Walker already out on loan,
Out,
not
he's going,
really.
he's
He's
going, he's
going.
going, confirm.
De Bruyne is also he's announced that he's leaving. Bernardo Silva has been told that he is not in the plans next season onwards, so he's been told to find a club. And these are all great players who have done very, 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 very well for Man City in the past. They have contributed heavily to Man City's successes in the recent past, but they were getting old. So the phasing out has already begun. They've got very exciting signings in Kuzanov, who looks great.
He's
He's
good.
very inexperienced, very young, but looks like a genuinely
I've
good
seen some
defender.
glimpses. Pretty
In
good.
fact, Nathan, I feel like he looks like you. My first thought was that
He does
Kusana,
look like
he
Nathan.
does, he does look like
What?
Nathan. My
Okay.
first thought when I
Yeah.
saw him
Shit.
was
Cool, bro.
Nathan, next time if you
Abu
wear
Kadir.
next time for
I'll wear
five
blue.
side, wear a Man City jersey,
Oh man,
Yeah.
and we'll take
you
a
think I'm gonna
photo.
buy a Man City jersey in the
I'll
first
get you.
place?
Listen,
I'll get you.
Amogh has
I'll get you.
bought.
I'll get you a Mumbai City jersey.
Ah,
Close
Mumbai
enough.
City, of course. Best. Done,
Close
done.
enough.
Mumbai City, done.
And we'll
Listen,
and we'll put up a story saying Kusanov see you play five aside.
And Andrews.
It'll be great. No, but
What? Dude, I did not think about this, Mukesh. I will keep this in mind. Shit, yeah.
so Kusanov is one. Marmoush has been
Mamush, dude.
fantastic.
listen.
You know, it annoys me a little because Liverpool were also linked with
Yeah,
Mamush
yeah.
ए
in Jan.
बैचोत एक इजिप्शियन है ना तुम लोग के पास बहुत हो गया और
हाँ
नहीं
तो
चाहिए तुम लोग को नहीं चाहिए
किंग के बाद
नहीं
प्रिंस
नहीं
तो
नहीं नहीं नहीं
रहना चाहिए ना
नहीं
ब्रो.
चाहिए नहीं चाहिए
After
नहीं
King
चाहिए
Prince should be there, na?
After Mufasa Simba, of course.
Exactly.
are
So,
you talking about Ranveer Singh
but yeah, dude, Mamush would have also done so well at Liverpool, bro. But like, I like Mamush. I really rate Mamush. I'm not surprised that he's already bagged like what 7 goals in the Premier League already. Pure talent, too good. I like that
yeah
player.
Gaurav is saying KDB to United will be a headline grabber. Yes, it will, but we don't want that. Typically, players from United go to City. Owen Hargreaves, Carlos Tevez, the likes. We don't like to take their rejects. No matter, even if we are 14th, 15th in the league, we will not take their rejects. All right. So,
I will take KDB.
Yeah, man. One season I will take ADP.
Just
Anyways,
to
we
see.
need now one more midfielder.
You
Just
need one midfielder will play 8 to 10 games to get him for FA Cup,
best.
league.
We anyway spoke now how Slot could utilize these cups. So
Yeah.
there's your
Play him with the kids. It'll be cute.
yeah kids
KDB, Van Dijk, Allison, and kids.
and
yeah.
kids and
That'll be
Kwanzaa.
cute to see at a club, at a FA Cup.
In terms of Liverpool's transfer activity, though, but does it look like Allison's going to leave?
No. He's
No,
there
no,
for.
no, no, no.
This
He's
guy
there
is
for 2
leaving.
more
Keller
years.
is going.
I thought with Mamadashvili ka arrival.
Keller is going.
Oh.
But I would rather sell if I were, of course, I would let this Yaros guy go, bro, and keep Keller because Keller is still good, dude. I
But
really
Keller
like
wouldn't
Keller.
want to stay
No,
third choice, no.
But he
He's
wanted,
too
yeah.
good to be a backup. He's too
He's
good,
good
to be
enough
backup.
to play for at least a Europa level team.
Yeah, exactly,
Right?
exactly.
He's
And he
good
knows
enough.
it. He knows it. He's proven
I mean,
himself.
everyone knows it.
I think he could go to like a Chelsea or like a Brighton next season.
Nathan, anybody in the world can go to Chelsea. 3 of us on this podcast can also be linked to Chelsea.
Facts.
And it is realistically possible.
Possible.
कल कोई भी बोल सकता है Nathan linked to Chelsea. It
Yeah.
is possible. All right.
This, in
So
fact,
that
should
doesn't
be
matter.
the headline, like
Yeah.
of
That yeah.
the title of the video. Link to
That
Chelsea?
that
Question
doesn't
mark.
matter. Yeah. I would love to see Kelleher at. What's a mid-table club right now that needs a goalkeeper?
Ooh, Bournemouth
I
already
think
have.
Crystal Palace, just to see if they can ever fucking go above 12. Have you guys
I
noticed how
feel.
Crystal Palace always finishes
Yeah.
12th?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude,
Yeah.
that shit. That's true. I've noticed
And
this.
I'm just like, how are you guys always doing that? I just want if Keller can give them say three more clean sheets and push them to ninth even, right? Just give them those 6 extra points or nine
Yeah.
extra points. I would be very happy.
I think Kelleher would be great for Brighton
That's what. Yeah, yeah. But
because I
dude,
don't think.
Verbruggen is good, bro. Verbruggen, right? Their keeper is.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he's good,
it's
but
good, dude.
I feel like they still need something a little more because Brighton
Yeah.
again
Fair.
form has dropped. They're leaking in the goals, and it's not just the goalkeeper's fault. Defense is
Yeah,
also at fault. But
Palace are in the semis of the FA Cup, no?
yes,
Who are they up against? I forgot. याद नहीं.
अरे यूनाइटेड तो नॉकआउट हो गया देखना है.
Liverpool, United, Arsenal, Chelsea are all out. Spurs, of course. Hey, dude, we should speak about Spurs, dude. This guy Ange could actually end up winning the Europa.
Not if United have
Confident.
anything to say about it.
Huh?
No, he's in the Europa.
Oh, Europa,
In the
sorry.
those semi-finals, he's playing that what? Glimt.
Jurgarden.
Bodo Glimt.
No, that's he's
Bodo.
playing Bodo Glimt. Chelsea is playing
But
Jurgarden in Conference League.
Conference League, yeah.
you actually keep up with the Conference League, or you
I
check the
keep
results?
I
Little
keep
bit.
with I keep up with the Conference League. I
I
watch
don't know, man.
everything.
Little bit.
No, that's
Um,
great, but I don't know. I just could.
Bodo Glimt. I
Bodo.
mean, it's so
But
sad that Ange is going. As much as I like Ange, actually,
we
but
all
I
like
feel like the
Ange, dude. That's Allison will be a
Bodo
good fit
Glimt
in
story is too
Bayern, I
good.
guess. Gaurav has commented. Bayern, 50-50 about this, Gaurav. I don't know.
I don't want Allison to go.
Allison's.
What the
You
fuck? Why
know, I
would
don't
he?
want.
I want to go to school
Trent is
today,
also
Mama.
going. Alan is also going.
My Trent is going to. I can't even. I want to go for the
I don't
party.
want to go. What the fuck?
Mama, all my friends are like, okay,
Yeah.
enough.
No, Crystal Palace is playing Aston Villa on the 26th.
That's going to be a good game, bro.
I mean, Villa will
Eh,
probably win it, but
Villa are the favorites, but dude, you just never know.
yeah, yeah, right.
And
All right,
City are playing someone I don't know. So,
all right. If you guys have any more questions to add to the chat, please let us know because we will be wrapping up in just a few minutes. So
Yep,
if there is
that is
any more
correct.
conversation that you want to talk about, please let us know in the chat. Till then, what else? What else do we talk about? There is one question or one comment that that Humphrey had sent a little while ago. I'll show that. It talks about the
so
ISL. Sad that BFC didn't win, but happy to see packed stadiums almost everywhere. That is absolutely true. BFC had a spectacular
it's a good
season.
season.
But fucking Mohan Bagan is just overpowered, man. It's fucking super giant OP, bro. Like Sanjeev Goenka is I can't say things while wearing what I'm wearing contractually.
He's a nice man.
He's a character. Let's just
Yeah.
say that he's a character.
Yes.
But yes, I think it was a fantastic season. Not so much for Mumbai City, unfortunately, which is of course my team. But onwards and upwards. Now it's the Kalinga Super Cup. We'll see how we go there. You guys don't give a shit about ISL. Shame on you.
I've started watching a little bit of it. I used
Good
to not.
man.
I
Good
try
man.
to keep up with it as much, man.
Support.
Slowly but surely ho jayega.
Support
Like
local.
one day you'll see a DM from me like, oh shit, this guy also started following. Like,
Then
Giving-
the Amogh will be like, dude, Kushanov's found in Andheri Sports Complex.
you know what? After this, I'm gonna look up a picture of Kusanov and do like a proper. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
This could also be a great thumbnail, by the way.
It should be. Let me.
same.
I'm actually going to see if I can get this thing of Kusan out on the on the stream. Okay, there we go. Guys, just keep talking amongst yourselves, no?
Yeah.
Mukesh, I hope Arsenal lose during the week. I
Yeah, I
so
just
hope.
hope it's
Hey, by the way,
confirmed.
dude, I just opened like my Twitter X, Joby, whatever it's called, and I saw a post that said Liverpool, the entire team will be watching the Arsenal Palace game midweek,
Tuesday, I
hoping,
think, yeah.
hoping they lose.
I
because
mean, I
then
think it's a little stupid because
yeah, it is. But
I don't think Arsenal will actually lose. They might drop points. They might draw the game.
yeah, they're playing at home
Uh,
also.
yeah, but I don't think Arsenal will.
Hmm.
But
No,
I think that's how it happened last time, right? I think
exactly. So that's what happened. I'm
who
not the
came
thing.
second? Who's second? I think was it Tottenham? Was second to us
The
back in the
one
day, or was it?
season Liverpool won in 2020.
Yeah, I think City drew to Tottenham or
City only
something.
do. City were second, third were I think. मेरे को याद भी नहीं है. Third were I think Chelsea or fourth Chelsea. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it's that. I
Hmm.
I doubt
Hmm.
it'll happen. Maybe they'll drop points. I think we just have to match Arsenal's result on Saturday, Sunday against Tottenham. I
Yeah,
have a feeling
dude, if
Tottenham will be like, because you know that Ange was a
Ange was
Liverpool
a
fan
boyhood
growing up.
Liverpool fan, yes.
So I think and Tottenham very famous non-Arsenal fans.
Yeah, they did it
Famous
last
non-Arsenal.
season versus City, and
So
they
I
didn't
think
do
they just
it.
be like,
But
"Bhai, do teen goal maro.
uh,
Let's get that Salah's
also,
that
it'll be a nice moment for Ange. Boyhood Liverpool club.
yeah
He's watching Liverpool win the title at Anfield. Get to He's
yeah
assisting them
he's
literally. I That would be a nice and also like Spurs' season is also can't be saved really. They'll finish late, max. They'll finish what 13th, sorry, 11th maybe.
oh 13. I think so. That's
11th,
very
10th,
heavy.
10th,
I think
11th.
I doubt it. I think they go. Okay, there's a bunch of other questions come up. Let's take them first. Um,
Guys, I can't. For sorry. I'm sorry. I was trying to get the Kusanov picture. I can't
No
get
man,
it.
I could see you sweating like fuck.
I cannot. I
Appreciate the effort though.
cannot.
Thank you.
Cannot. Right. Sorry. Very, very quickly. Des Buckingham back? No, doesn't look like it's going to happen for Mumbai City for Des Buckingham to come back, even though he has been sacked as manager of Oxford United. Humphrey continues saying, I've been to 10 BFC games. It was crazy, and hopefully, I watch more next season. Yes, please do. Please do watch more
Yes,
ISL. It is a lot of fun.
it's fun. It's fun.
Nilesh says, Forest top five, yes or no?
yes.
Yeah,
Forest top five.
confirm.
All right,
Top
let's
five
go.
hundred. Ho raha hai.
Let's do the black magic
Hey,
that needs to
but
be done to
but
make it
but
happen.
but Forest are up against Spurs this week, so
So they're going to
I think
win. What is Spurs going to do against Forest? Spurs are shit.
I Spurs
yeah.
are playing at home
I,
also, bro. So
if
they
It
are,
doesn't matter.
I mean, Spurs are shitter at home. Like
Yeah,
they are the
exactly.
RCB of EPL. They
Yeah.
shit at home.
And finally, Rahul has said top five who. So let's give our top five answers right now, and then we can call it a night.
Maybe Arsenal. No, joking. Liverpool.
okay, Amogh, you go
Finally,
first.
I answered. I think Rahul also asked us Mukesh finally believe. I will now let's end it off with answering that question. Yes, finally I do believe. So Liverpool first. First time I've ever said that. Liverpool will win. Momentous occasion.
It is absolute momentous occasion.
So Liverpool first, Arsenal second,
Love it.
City third. City third by the end of this.
Yeah.
City third.
By the end maybe, and then Newcastle fourth, Forest fifth, Chelsea hopefully go down to sixth.
All right. Nathan, your top five.
Ooh, I'm going Arsenal first, Liverpool. I'm going Liverpool, Arsenal, City, Forest. This is tough. I'm going City for. I think I'll go with Newcastle as well, and then Chelsea. Top five, Newcastle. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go with United first.
Yes!
No.
Let's
Yeah!
go!
Let's
There's
talk
a
about next
sound
season.
effect for this.
Yeah, that should be.
Wow,
that-
wow.
Yeah. This is your cue for a round of applause.
yeah,
Even
that's-
better.
Yeah. No, I feel like obviously Liverpool are going to win. There's no alternative to that anymore. Liverpool are going to be first. Arsenal are going to be second. I feel number three is likely to stay Newcastle.
Number
Oh,
three.
okay.
That's a good take. That's a hot take. Nice.
Newcastle are currently third, 1 point over Man City, who are in fourth. And I feel like Newcastle will continue their momentum and they will stay third because it is a position that they are going to be tempted by. And Newcastle next play Ipswich, so that's again 3 points that as good as guaranteed, right? Like so, I feel like it's pretty much looking like Newcastle will stay in third because Man City are also playing Aston Villa next, so that could go either way.
Either way, draw भी हो सकता है.
So yeah, so I feel like Liverpool, Arsenal, Newcastle, Man City will finish fourth again. So top four as it stands will not change. And I again, like Mukesh, hope Nottingham Forest push up to fifth and Chelsea drop down to sixth. And as Abhishek Ganti has messaged earlier in the super chat as well, it means that we are Chelsea haters. Right. On that note, it is time to end this episode and this live stream. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in on the discussion, watching the live. Hopefully we'll do more of these. We are trying to see if we can actually go entirely live for all the weekly episodes. So fingers crossed, keeping that in mind. But thank you for making this a very, very fun conversation. If you'd like to get in touch with us and tell us what you thought, A, you can always chat. But B, you can find us on Instagram. So Nathan, with his 10,000 plus followers, is on Instagram at
It's Nathan Gomes.
Mukesh, with his 1,000 followers, is on Instagram at
Mukesh Manjunath.
And I, with my 3,000 followers, I'm on Instagram at Amogh. And Corner Flag is on Instagram with close to 900. So make it 900, guys. Tell your friends, follow the Corner Flag. It's Corner Flag Pod on Instagram. Get us to 1,000. We are at
my
900.
1,000 of followers. Please make it 1,000.
Yes, my 3,000 followers. Please
It's
make it
happening,
1,000.
guys.
You can also subscribe to this very YouTube channel where you're watching this right now, or if you're listening to this on YouTube or Spotify later, you can subscribe to us on YouTube at the Corner Flag Pod, or like I said, follow us on Spotify. Hit that subscribe button and make sure that you never miss an episode. Shout out to Kazat Gurda for composing our theme tune, and until next week, it is goodbye from us. So say bye, Nathan.
See you guys. Take
Say
care.
bye, Mukesh.
And it's
Bye,
coming.
guys. Jai Maharashtra, Jai Hind.
It's coming. Number 20.
Just throwing
I'm
Amogh
confident,
off.
bro. Amogh, like right now, I can fully say, ho raha hai bhai.
I'm going to
Like,
cut you guys off. I'm going to cut you guys off very soon.
Until
Bye from
yesterday,
me.
I'm like, no, not happening. Stay patient.
Oh, shut up, you fuckers.
Love it.